What's up, dudes? So I just wanted to jump back on and show you my wonderful little BlackStar HT-1R that I picked up 2 weeks ago. I'm really in love with this amp, and funny because I had it for a week and then immediately the power tube, which is the ECC82, blew on the amp, so I had to immediately replace that. Now luckily I have a toolbox, which you can't see but it's right here, and I have a lot of tube amps, and so I have a lot of preamp tubes, right? So 12AX7, AY, AU, AT7s, right? And so I went ahead and swapped all the tubes in there. I put a JJ in the power, and I put a Electro Harmonix in the preamp stage, right? So Electro Harmonix ECC83 12AX7, and then a JJ ECC83 12AX7. So I'm basically running two 12AX7s in this amp, right, instead of the 82 in the power stage. And so I just kind of gambled. You know, I figured it's a $100 amp. If I blow it up, I blow it up. Put the preamp tube in the power stage, and it worked. Sounds great. This is just what the amp sounds like by itself. Let me turn it down. I think I had it a little too loud. Yeah, so immediately it already has a lot more gain to it, right? A lot more presence. Let's turn the gain up. I was at about 12 o'clock there. Those were the tubes that came with the amp are the original tubes, right? So I don't know what the hell they were. I have one right here, actually, I think. Yeah, this is the tube. This is the original power tube, so it says TAD ECC82 standard 1124. I mean, I don't even know whose tube that is. Just some Chinese design tube, I imagine, or something like that, right? Immediately, the tubes I put in it, I think they sound a lot better. So, a lot better. So anyways, I'm in Houston, Texas, right, the Woodlands area, and last night we had a pretty severe storm come through here, and it kind of just blew the whole town out. So this is Monday. I just got power in my apartment. We had power for, we did not have power for about 15 hours, and so work was canceled, so I decided to jump on and make a video as soon as power came on. So it just now came on, and I threw the studio together, and so here I am. So safe and sound, high and dry in the Woodlands. Houston's completely flooded. There's people out there, you know, in boats and stuff trying to survive, but not here in the Woodlands. It's nice here. Yeah, so the new tubes on the amp really sound great, and I just kind of switched it up to my preferred settings. I really didn't have a chance to fine-tune it to this guitar, the amp. What you saw me doing over here was messing with my mixer, and so I'm running through the amp back, or through the isolation cab, and so that's an SM57 on channel 2 and an MXL ribbon mic in channel 1. And so what I did is I cranked the 57 and lowered the ribbon mic so you could hear what the 57 sounds like. So this is what the SM57 sounds like with this amp. running the Archer through it. Let's turn the Archer off. This is just the amp. I have the gate on. There's a gate off. So yeah, the Archer straight up adds a lot more needed high gain, higher registry frequencies, right? So that's the problem with the oranges, right? The oranges dark series do not have enough high. Good high, usable high. So using something like an Archer, which is a treble booster, really helps those amps a lot. I'm going to boost to 57 again. This is like a predominantly 57 through the isolation cab. Let's throw the hot plexi pedal on. That's the Joyo hot plexi pedal. Costs like 35 bucks. Try the Sweet Baby Joyo. What happened there? Wow, that's what happened. Sorry about that. Let's try the Joyo Sweet Baby. Yeah, this amp definitely, the way I have it configured and the way my microphone is in there, needs a lot of high attention. So one of the things I wanted to do real quick is I wanted to switch it over to line input. So let me do that. And so this is the emulated speaker headphone out of this amp, and I think it really is a wonderful emulated sound. I'm going to bring up the gain. So yeah, that's the emulated speaker output on this amp, and I really enjoy using that a lot, especially sitting here with the sounds really nice and low, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, without making too much noise, right? So it's just the amp, headphones, and I think it has a very decent sound to it, right? It doesn't sound cheesy. love my single coil sound on the neck through this emulated head out. So yeah, that's this setup, man. I mean, I just wanted to jump back on and show you with the switched tubes, right? So I switched the tubes. One died on me. The ECC82, the power tube, died on me. And I'm pretty sure that tube's been in there 4 years, you know, at maximum volume for 4 years. So I'm okay with that. I already had tubes on hand. Put an ECC83 in there, JJ in the power section. Reliable tubes, right? Sounds great. Love it. It changed the dynamics quite a bit. Changed the profile quite a bit. But through adjusting my mic placement and all that stuff, I was able to get the sound I wanted. Next weekend, I'd like to probably make a video, a shootout between the PV6505 and the BlackStar. So lunchbox head up. One's a 1 watt amp, one's a 20 watt amp, but you can reduce it down to 1 watt. So theoretically, it should be, you know, somewhat relatively comparable, 1 watt versus 1 watt, right? I would really like to do that with the oranges, but the oranges are both like 20 watt amps, so not going to happen. Or one's a 15 watt, one's a 20 watt, right? But, you know, maybe I got to brainstorm and figure out a way to do that because I haven't really thought of a presentable way to do that. So, yeah, this is this amp. I was running through my Ibanez RG3XXV. This amp, I mean, this guitar is made in Indonesia. I got this in like 2012 or 13 maybe, possibly 2011. I don't know. Whenever the 25th anniversary of Ibanez was, right? That's when I got this guitar. So I got the candy apple red, and I have the blue one right here. Sometimes you can see it in a shot, sometimes you can't. Tuned to drop D, or actually it's tuned to D with drop C for the low strings. So really beefy guitar, man. I love this guitar a lot. This is my favorite guitar out of all my guitars. And stock, she's completely stock. Maple neck, reverse headstock for the win. And NYXLs on board. Both of these guitars. Pretty much all my guitars rocking NYXLs. I do like Ernie Ball Cobalts as well, though. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to show you right now. I got to handle some business, so I'm out the door. But yeah, BlackStar 1 watt amp. Change the tubes. Sounds wonderful. Sounds great, in my opinion, especially through the headphones. You really can't beat it with the headphones. So, you guys rock on, and I'll catch you next week. Maybe I'll have a longer video. Have a chance to spend more time with this. This weekend was crazy with the storms and all that stuff. Didn't have a chance to really make a video. So, you guys rock on and have